Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast.
And this is Matthias.
And this is Netrunner and TeamworkCast. This is the Star Championship in our hometown in Cologne. Hiveworld Cologne, to be specific. This is the 12th of March. And the last legal pack is Kala Goda. And MWL is in full effect.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So on the left we have again the Guybrush. He's playing the Corset Identity from HB. He gets a credit the first time he installs something. And on the right you have it's you, Matthias.
Yeah.
You're taking a mulligan. You're taking a mulligan with Leela.
Yes.
Can you tell me something about your Leela?
Yeah, when Leela first came out, I tried to play it, but I just can't play criminals at all. And then I, after listening to the Run Last Click podcast, and what was the guy's name?
It's Cerberus, Dave Holland.
Yeah, exactly. He, told in the podcast how to play Leela, and just gave it a go again, and won a lot of games on Jinteki. And then I said, let's do this. And I tweaked it a bit to have some secret tech in there, and I think we will see the card very early in the game, which I'll be using.
I'm so excited about this one. I've been playing Leela 2 in this tournament.
Yeah.
Different kind of the slightly different build. I've been experimenting with Leela recently. Back to Leela. Mm-hmm. It is one of my favorite criminals, but it didn't go so well for me in this tournament. I don't think we're going to see me. So I'm hoping that your Leela will be doing better. Although the HP matchup is not that great with Leela.
No, it isn't. I was expecting way more NBN this day, but I only played Wayland and HP. So
yeah, what's the name again? Harpsichord was very popular at some point, so I was kind of counting for Harpsichord because that's a really cool matchup with Leela. So anyway, he plays a hedge fund, installs 2 ice in front of HQ and R&D, and now DDoS account siphon. Yes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, that's so satisfying with Leela.
That felt really good after the first game.
DDoS then doesn't allow him to rest outer ice, so you get all the XSI. Getting rid of the Ash, and of course, usually no tech punishment in HB, so you can run again. There's Jackson. Ugh. Why no agenda? Yeah. RNG. Jesus. Alright, anyway, you got rid of the Jackson and got rid of the Ash, so that's a pretty good start, and he's down to 0 credits.
No, he's down to 5 because he played a hedge fund before.
I thought it was in the left corner, but it's in the right corner. So anyway, he installed now something in front in a remote server. 2 ice. We have to assume a break a bay grid and something else.
Yes, I think so too.
Another DDoS, another account siphon.
Come on, Leela, do something crazy.
As Leela player, live for the crazy turnarounds. So Dirty Laundry on Archives?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, that helps a lot. And what now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, running R&D, second click. Eli.
Come on,
Leela, crazy things. Running on that thing, and he, of course, that's always the thing when...
on HQ. I run on HQ and he just reses the card before.
So you cannot bounce it. That's such a good idea. So stealing the agenda here, but he reses the other stuff so you can bounce it. So you so bounce the card of R&D and then HQ, and then you can run again HQ.
Ooh.
Oh man!
Another one. Yeah.
So he also plays the concept hopper.
Mm-hmm.
And the global for the initiative was the first one. At least he gets the money from the Adonis campaign. But yeah, Leela's doing well.
Yeah. Don't you love the moments when everything crumbles down and after you steal the first agenda and you steal the second and the third?
Yeah, it's like a house of cards. Everything is just collapses.
Exactly. Yeah. That's really fun to play. I mean, oftentimes it doesn't work if the Corp's very good setup, but no.
It's a sex panther of Netrunner. 60% of the time it works all the time.
Exactly. So let's see where we can go from here. I mean, you play a lot of resources in Leela too, for example, security testing or daily casts.
And there we go. There is but exactly. Take it back. Oops! I'm tagged. Never mind about that.
Exactly. So you have to get rid of the tags at some point in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of like you're buying yourself time a little bit, but because you can't flow the tags, because there's so much of your economy that relies on resources.
Yeah.
You kind of have to get rid of the tags eventually. Maybe paper tripping. Or a good one always is Lawyer Up.
The Lawyer Up one is the one that lets you draw cards as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this wouldn't be bad because I don't have any card draw in this game except symmetrical. So
I didn't play Lawyer Up for a long time because, often it's like you kind of have to have your breaker suite to get the account siphon in, so you never get the account siphon in.
Yeah.
But with the DDoS Leela, it's actually probably very viable.
Maybe.
But the deck space, man, the deck space. There's so many good cards these days that compete for the deck space. All right, so we see the secure testing and the daily casts. So getting the resources out, you removed all the tags, but you're down to 2 credits, and he's running away with his credits.
Yeah, I won't win the econ race this game. So
no, the Vamp play is out of question for now. And there's an upgrade installed on HQ. We have to assume that is Krystian grid.
Yeah. Exactly. So he ices up the remote for... will he ice up the archives as well?
Yep, he does. He knows that you have like this crazy... Leela's like the sneak door betas.
Yeah, and the security testing as well. So
that's true.
Yeah, often I don't play security testing if I have sneak door on hand as well, because then they start icing up archives and so you don't get to surprise sneak door them.
Yeah, you can do it afterwards. All right, so there's a run and you click through and to see just one card from R&D. Wow, that's just like
another Jackson and down to 1 credit.
Yeah,
you just have to trash those.
You're running on a prayer here, basically. It's like, if I see an agenda, I will get in. And the game state will open for me, but right now there's just not much I can do.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I see you don't have the Desperado out, which is also painful right now.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't do a lot of successful runs anyway, but still, just to see Desperado early is always nice. Still keep playing 3 of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, secure testing is so much more useful, and also I saw that you played the Dirty Laundry, and I feel like Dirty Laundry without anything else is always like this.
Yeah, it's a pain.
I mean, yeah, if you need that money, that's great, but otherwise, you kind of want to at least a Desperado out.
Yeah, Desperado, Bank Job, and then Dirty Laundry. It's always fun.
Yeah. Or at least secure testing. I mean, secure testing with Dirty Laundry is not bad at all, Mr. Potter.
No, it isn't. So he's icing up the remote, and I guess he will start scoring in the near future.
In the near future, in the year 2000. But meanwhile, we see the baby. So both of you are baby lovers. Mm-hmm. You like tickling the babies. And Kati Jones. Alt art Kati Jones.
Kati Jones, yeah.
All the bling. Look at that bling. Hotline bling.
Gotta catch them all.
For sure. So there's a EVE campaign on the Breaker Bay grid, which is super good. So satisfying to rest the EVE campaign on the Breaker Bay grid. Yeah.
Behind 2 eyes. Yeah. Thank you.
There is a Jackson Howard, which you can secure test, but you will probably use the Jackson Howard then, which is fine.
That's okay. Yeah. If you force them to use it.
Hedge fund. Yeah. He's setting up the C-Source play, I'd say, mid-seasons. He has so much money.
I think he took 4 clicks last time. But anyway, he's away with the money, so...
Misplace even. That's Nico. Sneaky.
Sneaky little...
Playing Netrunner all the way to the edge and beyond.
So what to do here? Taking a credit.
Yeah, you kind of like but that's great about Leela. She can go like very aggressive, but she can also like slow down and be like passive and just set up.
Yeah, you can set up. You can load up KD, draw cards, set up your economy, and go from there. So he didn't score anything here, and I have 4 points at this point in the game. So
you ahead. You can lean back a little bit and decide what you're gonna do next. He has to set up his board state. He has to make it Leela tight.
Yes.
He has to put a double ice everywhere, and even then you have DDoS.
But I wonder, I don't find any agendas of R&D, so maybe it's a good play to just have the Eli there sitting and tempting me to just go there for 3 clicks.
I mean, if you get multi-access, that's going to be great, like the R&D interface and then click through Eli.
Yeah, I think at this point you would double ice it then, but for now,
Okay, double advance on that server here. You don't have any kind of breakers.
Not yet. I play some in my deck, so
I'm excited. I see there's I think that's the passport I see there.
Yeah, I think this. I cut 1 Corroder and 1 R&D interface to play those DDoS.
But that's so good now. A bit too late, but it's slowly setting up the.
Yeah, I'm filling up my rig, so.
Yeah, the rig, exactly.
And I think I'm running on R&D,
Dirty
clicking
laundry.
through.
Yeah, that's good. Dirty laundry with and seeing a card.
Seeing another Jackson, third one.
Great. Thank you, RNGesus.
Yeah, exactly.
We're recording it on Eastern. RNGesus came back. So Nico does the thing that I see a lot of players do against Leela, which is advancing the card 1 more time. So he did that with the concept hopper here. So now he has additional click. He can bounce something, but he can still have a click.
Yeah, exactly. That's
So how does the concept hopper work? He gets a click or draw a card the first time you run the runs.
No,
right?
if I run the first time in my round, then he can draw a card or take credit.
Pretty good.
Can't complain about this ability. Yes.
And you kind of want to have to score it first. Because that's how you get the most value out of it. So it's great for him.
It's a lot of utility throughout the game, and I mean it's a 4-2, so maybe it's not the agenda you want to score first because it's pretty obvious then that you score an agenda, but still.
HB is always pretty obvious, I feel, but unless of course you do fast advance.
Yeah. But of all the 4-2 agendas, it's one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of bringing some good 4-2 agendas, because for a long time there was NAPD and nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
But now they're like, maybe this. Alright, creating a new server, but protecting it with an ice. So that's kind of something I really like when playing with Leela. You kind of like force the runner, like if they don't spread the ice thin, if they concentrate the ice on a couple of servers to make it Leela tight, you get the security testing. If they spread the ice thinner, like he does right now, then you get like a lot of value out of Leela's ability.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, it's good for you, and but still I need some breakers here to deal with some of the ice, but
definitely.
I'm sure
and of course, we have to say that he drew a lot of ice. Like, a lot of ice, a lot of economy for him. Yeah,
seems like the order of the cards was in favor. Now, on the other hand, he has 2 agendas pretty early, which I took away from him. So
yeah. So it could go both ways. We see he rests the Eve campaign, but he does it like in a without the Breakaway grid. He wants to use the Breakaway grid server, I guess, for scoring.
Yeah, I think so too.
Not an ideal situation for him. But right now he has so much money he really doesn't care about.
I think so too. It's 24 credits at this point. I mean, yeah.
He can probably rest all the stuff that he has here, and he will still have money left.
Yeah. But at this point, I have some money as well. There's money on KT2, so now I just have to find my breakers and then go for the last 2 agendas.
Yeah.
Let's see. So install advance. Will be another agenda.
Could be a 3-2 agenda. Or he could go for a fast advanced global food.
Could be, yeah. So
everything is possible.
I'm still drawing cards. Okay, special order 4.
I wonder.
Kuroda. Solid card.
Yeah, it's difficult to compete with Kuroda, man. Difficult to compete. Lady was the only one who could.
Was, yeah.
Was.
Are people still playing Lady?
Yes.
After the list?
Yes, they are. Because it's still just one influence compared to Kuroda 2 influence.
Yeah.
For Shapers, at least. Outside of Shaper, nope.
Breaker.
And then breaker. So we got a passport here and the Kuroda that we saw previously. So the only thing that stops you are now sentries.
Yeah, and architects are a problem now, and I could click through Eli's. Furious is one of those.
Architects, Eli's. Something I'm recently really terrified of are assassins.
Ah, yeah.
I mean,
Nasty
you can get
splash.
with a lot of money, you can get maybe through, but boo, it's just blah. And now he scores the ABT and he thinks about triggering it. Oh man, what? He doesn't.
Yeah, make it the rule that if people are on camera, they have to trigger it. So
you have to, otherwise, I don't know what. We have to chat. People in the chat suggest some kind of sanctions for not used ABTs on camera.
They will figure something out.
Something got bounced on R&D, but of course he has to one click left because you pre-advanced it.
Yeah.
So he replaces the ice here. You run and bam!
Yeah, just as I said, I was expecting maybe an itchy, but ran into the architect, and yeah, the worst ice I could have hit at this moment.
It's a pretty nasty ice now. He can see the top 5 cards on R&D, install one of them, and then he can reinstall something from archives. Blech. And we know that there's some juicy stuff that you trashed in here. You trashed Ash, you trashed
all the Jacksons, I think.
Jackos, yeah.
Yeah, and now we could have installed an agenda in there, and I have to think if I want to go on here in the run or just end the run.
Continue, yeah, because this is still like 4 credits or 2 clicks in front of you.
Yeah.
And then you kind of have to assume that won't be agenda on top.
Exactly. So something from HQ was installed as well with the architect, and I decided to
continue.
go.
Oh, there's an Ash. Blah.
Has to go.
I don't like this. This is not good.
Yeah.
Still 2 clicks left.
Draw a card.
Yeah, like you're back to the drawing board, I guess.
It's terrible.
What is your sentry breaker?
I switched from Mimic and Femme to 2 Mongooses.
Oh, there's such a good choice, right?
Yeah, I think so. It frees up some influence. So
some card space too.
Yeah, and actually I don't really like to play Femme. I always never use it, so I was happy to kick it out. Maybe people will disagree, but I really don't like Femme.
Yeah, I play 2 Mongoose and 1 Femme. I think Femme has some uses. Sometimes it's a dead card for sure, but for example against Harpsichord is great on a data read.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and for the big eyes in some other decks, yeah.
Actually, in this very tournament, I played against
all the cards in one remote.
And he actually reses the 2 upgrades here, so there's not going to be a bounce on them.
Yeah.
To make sure that the server will stay secure. I mean, you can still bounce the agenda. I mean,
best friends on the beach.
Indeed. So in this very tournament, I played Employee Strike, and then I against Blue Sun, and then I femmed Krystian Curtain Wall.
Awesome.
Which was just delicious. So delicious.
Perfect. Those are the plays. Yeah, I tried Employee Strike as well. And yeah, of course, if you expect a lot of Harpsichord, then it's a great current.
Yeah, and it's great against other, like Blue Sun again. It was very squirming. That was really great.
So I'm looking for my last breaker. There it is.
Mongoose. Mongoslink.
Yeah, I mean, now I just have to take the money off of Katie and go for the last 2 agendas, I guess. I guess, yeah, and he has to put one more in his remote, so this will be a race now.
Unless he will actually fast advance the global food now, and that's going to be it.
Could be, yeah.
Always possible. I saw games like this. By the way, so Mongoose. So it's like 1 strength, costs 3, so like it costs like mimic. 1 strength, so way worse than a mimic. But it pumps for 1 credit. No, 2 credits for 2, right?
2 for 2, exactly. So it's the odd numbers are the most favorables for you.
But the real kicker is that it breaks 2 subroutines for 1 credit. I really love that.
Yeah.
ABT.
There goes the ABT, and the bounce is useless for me again because he has 1 click left.
He played against Leela before.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, wow, no bounce. Wow.
I think I bounced the HQ
upgrade. Okay, and then he's just reinstalled. Yeah, if they do pre-advance it, then I would always bounce an ice on somewhere. I mean, against HB, it's like it doesn't really matter because they get the credit back. But just to make, like, if they reinstall, they have to pay.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So now he just gained a credit from reinstalling this.
Yeah. But whatever, we gotta get a credit from Katie here. The Mongoslink
gets installed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he actually. Oh yeah, the concert hopper triggers now, so he draws a card.
I think I run on R&D and he just yeah.
Oh yeah, he rests the Krystian grid so you don't bounce it. Oh, yet another. What the? How many?
Yeah, there should be a deck check for him, you know?
Yeah, seriously, he's
5
playing
Jacksons
like
and then the game before
a
million Parasites. Man, something's wrong there.
So that's something that's really painful about Leela. It's like you depend so much on those agenda accesses.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So you're so disappointed, so heartbroken if you don't see any. It's like because the entire game plan depends on them.
Yeah, of course, it's very strong in the beginning, and later on it can still be strong. That's the nice thing about Leela.
Yeah. She creates she makes a very brittle board state. So one mistake, one slip up, and everything will collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. After the tournament, I switched to play 3 gang signs again, just to test that. And
yeah, they're good for late games kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. There are points where the Corp doesn't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, especially if they pre-advance, it's kind of nice because it's like, oh, there's going to be a score, gang sign.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we.
All right, so there's more draw going on here, and I guess like if he has an agenda, he will drop it now, right? Yep.
Yeah, should.
Double advance even here. So now it's on. It's on. Getting into the friend server is going to be difficult for you. You don't have the money to break the ashtrays. You still need to get through the.
Yeah, usually I don't run those remotes. I hope to get an agenda from somewhere else and then bounce the agenda and get one more turn out of that.
Yeah. So there's laundry on R&D. Hoping to see an agenda here.
Costs me all the money.
Nope.
That's nice. Get 6 back from a Dirty Laundry and a Desperado, but that won't help.
The RNGesus wasn't with you today.
No.
On archives? Maybe there's an agenda in there.
Come on.
And he's like, alright, no, whatever. I'm gonna rest this. He has the money, but there's
nothing.
Agenda. You're in trouble.
I am, yeah.
2 more clicks. Running HQ, just a pokeroo. Pokeroo on HQ. Oh, and he just gives it access, which means probably no agendas.
That was a sad start.
Sad. Well, it was a great start. It was just a sad ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, so many pokes on R&D, but no dice here. So all of the Jacksons, but nothing else.
Yeah.
So how did the tournament proceed afterwards for you?
I think I landed somewhere in the middle of the pack, so it was quite okay. But not very well. When I go 200 kilometers to Cologne, I want to win at least one game. But it was.
Well, you won at least one game, right? If you landed in the middle somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun anyway. Great day as always playing Netrunner in Cologne.
Yes, indeed. It was a very full store that we had here. Very, very big Star Championship compared to the other Star Championships in Germany.
Yeah.
And some really excellent players, which we're gonna see in the following episode. So I hope you will join us on the next episodes. Thank you for joining us, Matthias.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And then we're gonna, as always,
hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.